Good morning, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. My name is Abby and in today's video we're going to go to Dean's Garden Centre where I have done like full plant tours of their like greenhouse before. I'm just going to give you snippets because it's more of a day out for me and Magnus, and I don't know how it looks. Like now he's a runner, I don't know how filming looks, so it's going to be quite a loose video. I really hope you enjoy it. I'm looking forward to going. The weather in the UK has been absolutely brilliant the last week and a half, so I can imagine it's going to be busy as well, but yeah, I'll take you along and see what they've got. We have arrived. It didn't take us too long to get here. The roads were so busy. I think everyone's going for a day out to York. But it's also really busy here at the garden centre. Saturday morning is obviously prime time. But I'm really hoping they have some rare plants that are inexpensive. They usually do at Dean. So I have my hopes up high. I'm definitely picking up 3 moss poles for my friend. So I definitely have things to get, but we should just go straight in and see what they have. So if you've seen my videos before, you'll know this is a great garden centre for common and unusual and rare houseplants. So you're in for a treat if you haven't already. I have a few of these videos already on my channel, so have a look at them. But I was straight to the sale section. Nothing caught my fancy because they really were obviously in the sale for a reason. This was quite impressive though. I've been looking at that for months, not to buy, but I've noticed it for a long time. So that was in the sale for £135. There was 2 of them actually. I imagine because they haven't been able to move them on easy. I think they were quite expensive before. But yeah, really uncommon plants you don't normally see in garden centres. And I hopefully take little clips, there you go, of the tags of everything. I've never seen one of those in a garden centre before, so that was cool. It didn't actually wow me in person though, I have to say. This definitely wowed me. I was very excited by that variegated plant. And this, well, actually, can you believe that price? The one next to it. Wow, super, super beautiful. I put that in my basket. I wasn't sure, but I thought they looked a little bit unwell, but I'm not sure if it's just a variegation of them. The largest plant I've ever seen of that. And the same with these. I have wanted one of these plants for ages, but they just seemed very yellow, and I don't remember them ever looking like that. I think they're the Alocasia Jacqueline. I think they're one of the coolest plants I've seen in my life. But yeah, unfortunately, they didn't look great. I love, 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 love. These are all in the cabinet because they unfortunately get stolen or propagated without permission, obviously. So that's very sad. That was expensive. And I think that should have been in the cabinet if it had fit. It's just that the sea of alocasia is honestly just warms my heart. They look so beautiful. And very happy and very healthy. Like, well done, Deans. I thought this was really cool. And I was saying this to Magnus as I was holding him. Alocasia Dragon's Breath. That's what it was called. In some of these, there's just so many beautiful rare plants. I kind of overlook some of them really quickly. Like I've just noticed they had more variegated Syngonium. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This was amazing. I couldn't really show you the size of the leaves, and it just shows you how good a moss pole works with plants. Like the leaves come in a lot larger if they can adhere to something. Always the cutest section. If you're ever doing a terrarium and you live near York, Dean's is your place. I really wanted to see the name of this, but I couldn't get to it. I had a baby in my hand and a phone, and I was a bit gutted. Really beautiful. I think it's very similar to the plant that was in the 50% off. It was just less variegated. Correct me if I'm wrong. A huge sea blue at the back. Monstera Stanleyana at the back. I used to have so many of those. Normal Monstera. And then the moss poles, which is what I came for. They're gigantic. The biggest one is as big as me. For £10. Really, really good. And this plant, what do you think it is before I zoom down? What do you think it is? It's a Monstera Dubia. Very surprised by that. I didn't know they got fenestrations like that. So it's obviously very happy and very mature. More Cebu Blue. Checking the price of this one. I think it was £49. I think it's okay. They've really crashed in price. And this is a Hoya Macrophylla. I actually bought mine, which is the same size, £10 cheaper last year. For £24 I paid. These are Aglaonema. So beautiful. And then Caladium. I used to love Caladium, but they would just go on me really quickly. They would die very quickly. This plant caught my eye. I was like, I like you. What are you? It was there you go, Scindapsus tribii dark form. It wasn't as interesting in person as they can appear on Instagram, though, I have to say. I do love these as well, just super easy. Oh, I never noticed the philodendron lemon lime. I really wanted one of them. This was amazing. I wasn't sure what it was at first, so I went back, and it is a philodendron Florida. That's not right. I feel like I saw another tag for that, and this is something different. Billettii. Never seen them that big. Pretty Hoya. I pulled this one out because I thought the variegation and the colour was really cool. It was like a purple. Needed a water though, but it was a purpley, speckly one. And then some Florida Ghost. Honestly, the plants here are the happiest plants, and the setup of this garden centre just fills me with joy. It's so beautiful, curated. I mean, every single time I go, hats off to Dean's. I love, love, love Dean's Garden Centre. And that was it. I really hope you enjoyed. And here's a clip of Magnus running away from me, which we did lots of running around Dean's. I'm just editing Dean's Garden Centre short video and realised I didn't film an outro. I underestimated how much energy Magnus had, and he was literally just making friends with everyone, and I just didn't have time to do an outro. But I had picked up a plant to buy. It was the amazing mint Adansonii that was only £36. But I had a good inspection of it, and it did have spider mite, so I made this calculated decision to not risk it. And then I changed my mind. I thought maybe I can treat it and put it in the front room. And I just let them know quietly. And the guy that I normally liaise with was just said he'd rather not sell it to me, and which was absolutely fine. So I'm a bit gutted because it was so beautiful, it's so big. But yeah, it would have been a risk, and I know they take pest management extremely seriously. And and he had just said that they had just released like tens of thousands of like beneficial mites and everything gets a treatment. So I think he was like obviously a bit upset about it, because it is a bit gutting, but there was no signs of damage on the plant, so it would have either just arrived in on a shipment or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gutted about that, but I have asked them to let me know when they get more in, because I really want a mint Adansonii for £36. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.